How does this stuff work?
Well, it basically numerology is about energy. We can't see the energy, but we can read the numbers and the energy by reading the numbers correctly. Like, for instance, eight's the number of money. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the reason the Chinese started Olympic Games on 8/8/2008 at exactly 8:08 p.m. is not a coincidence. And they went from the 15th biggest economy in the world to the second in a couple of years. So again, I'm giving you real life examples of how this works. This isn't fairy tales.
That example to me seems more real because with the 23rd, like there's so many people who succeed year on year in different industries, right? So although you're saying you only know 3 people in the 23rd, for example, but you don't know 3 people in the 15 or 3 people in number 6. Craig, your birthday was when? The 5th? So I'm sure
he hasn't blown up this year.
Okay, but he's made considerable.
No offense, brother, but he hasn't blown up this year. What I'm telling you,
he's made considerable progress.
No doubt. But he hasn't had progress that he's in the spotlight, brother. I didn't know who the fuck you were 6 months ago. You're in the spotlight. I didn't know who fucking Zerka was. He was supposedly a big Twitch streamer. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. But the point is, you fucking grabbed into it. It's basically your moment to shine, and you fucking made it. You basically went hard when you're supposed to, and that's why you have success.
But when's your birthday?
On the 7th.
Didn't you massively blow up this year? I didn't know who you was.
100%. So why did I blow up? I'm happy you asked that.
I'm not sure.
So 2000 is January 1st, 2000 is the year of the cat. So the whole century is imprinted with cat energy. I started my group GG33 in 2011, a cat year. So I basically waited all that time until 2023 hit to basically go hard again in the cat year. And by the way,
so you're
born in 1999, right?
Yes.
A cat year. So not only are you born on the 23rd in 2023 blowing up, you're also a fucking kitty making noise in a cat year.
Yeah, I remember 12 years ago, I was sat there tactically planning it all. I was waiting for this moment.
Hey, brother, good minds think alike.
No, but a lot of people at home watching this, they're going to be thinking, Gary, Hassan, like, because I'm in the middle, right? I used to completely think it was bullshit, but I'm also an open-minded person. I like to look at things.
You used to attack me.
You used to attack me too on Twitter, yeah. We used to have a back and forth a bit.
You see, that's the difference between women and men. Women and men are completely different because men can argue with each other and fucking be cool afterwards. A fucking woman hates you? Oh, brother, it's over. There ain't no fucking peace. They don't even have peace in their vocab.
So, what I'm trying to say is, I forgot what I was trying to say, but Gary, I think, initially used to attack my cars for being rented, I think, ages ago.
Yeah, I did the same thing to Tate.
Yeah.
But he actually did rent his cars in like 2017.
Mine are in cash.
All right, brother, all right. Listen, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How many people actually at 24 years old have the type of money you have?
No, that's a good point.
So when I see stuff like that and I see a big account, I'm thinking, whoa, this guy's renting cars to fucking have the props.
Yeah.
And by the way, I still believe most people do that. I still believe most people go to Dubai, take fucking pictures by the big buildings, fucking they put on their nicest suit. Yeah. They go on, take a picture with a Lamborghini or whatever because they're frauds. Now, obviously, there's some people who are real. Hey, brother, I didn't know who the fuck you were.
It's a cat, yeah.
Nah, I didn't know you were a cat.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people at home, though, who are just sat there thinking, though, Gary, like, what the fuck are you on about when you say cat year? Like I said, I was one of those people who used to think the same thing. Mm-hmm. I'm not completely on this side, but I'm in the middle, sat there thinking there must be some truth to it. Because when you make those real life examples with the whole, like, the 11/11 stuff you were telling me earlier at dinner, the 808, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, you're sat there thinking there must be some truth to it if all these powerful elite people use these things. But then I'm sat there thinking, what the fuck is cat? What the fuck is tiger? What the fuck is dragon? All these different animals.
I get you. So what does that mean? There's basically 12 signs.
Right.
And once every 12 years, the sign changes. Mm-hmm. So for instance, people do very well in their own sign. Michael Jordan, born in 1963, the year of the cat, signed a deal with Nike, founded in 1975, the year of the cat, became a billionaire in the process. So
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Which year was this?
He was 1963. He's born.
Right.
And Nike was transformed into the company Nike in 1975. So we have one cat year and another cat year. They go every 12 years. Mm-hmm. So again, cat year 63, cat year 1975, cat year 1987, cat year 1999, cat year 2011. Wow. And here we are again in 2003. And look who's in the spotlight. Mm-hmm. You got to take advantage, brother. You got to go hard for the next 5 months.
Who set these animal years? Who?
I'm not God. I couldn't tell you that, bro. I just,
But is it a person or is it like some energy just come down from the sky?
I would assume that there is some kind of sacred knowledge that was, given to the elitists, and somehow it leaked out. I mean, no one taught me this stuff. I basically reverse engineered everything.
Right.
It was basically like, for instance, one of my best examples is people born on the 28th are wealth. Mm-hmm. I always tell people Elon Musk is born on the 28th. But that's one example. Like you say, one fucking person, that doesn't matter. But if I point out that every single day in the month is 3.3%, because there's 30 days in the month, you break it down in percentages, 3.3%. What if I told you 6 of the 23 richest people in the world are born on the 28th?
You showed me that at dinner. That's crazy.
Okay, so again,
that's not a coincidence.
That's not a coincidence.
That's not a coincidence.
So basically, when you go to Rolex, they always have their watch on the 28th.
That's true.
When you go in their store, it's always the 28th there. This is not by coincidence. So people can believe this is all hocus pocus, but here's the problem. The people at the very top, the people who rule over you, me, and everyone else, this is what they're doing. And I'm out here trying to break it down for people. But then couldn't you
argue, let's say I was in charge of all this stuff many, many years ago. I put number 28 on the Rolex, and then I just tell my son and my grandson and all these people beneath me saying, look, guys, 28 is our tradition. We must leave it as 28. Because that would be the argument at home, right? Okay. Because I'm just trying to play both sides.
So here's what I'll tell you. Do you know what Vanguard is?
I know it like owns a lot of fucking assets and it's super powerful around it.
There's basically 2 powerful asset managers in the world. The first one is BlackRock, but they're a public company. You can own shares in them. The second one is Vanguard, a private company. By the way, Vanguard owns shares in BlackRock. So that's like kind of their shell company. Would you like to know when Vanguard was founded?
The 28th?
No, not the 28th. It was founded 5/1/1975. So let's do the math together. 5 + 1 + 1, 975 adds up to 28. So we're talking about the richest asset manager in the world is the 28. Next, the richest company in the world, Apple. Apple founded 4/1/1976, 4/1/1976, 28. Founded by Steve Jobs, born 2/24/1955, 28. So we have a 28 life path who opened Apple at 28. So I'm basically giving you the richest asset manager, the richest companies. Brother, this ain't a coincidence. There's too much here. If I was just bringing up 1 or 2 examples, I get you. Push back. I'm giving you a lot of examples here. The fact of the matter is, to think that's a coincidence, you must think, winning the lotto is a coincidence.
But then couldn't you argue you can always find like articles online to prove a certain theory, right? It's like you can just find a certain person winning a certain competition.
Not percentages, though.
Yeah, the 1 out of 6 out of 23, I agree. That is not a coincidence. That's crazy.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
So it should be 1 max.
Exactly. So
I agree with this
even 2, you could say whatever. Yeah. But 6, not to mention the top guy. And by the way, who's the top guy last decade? Bill Gates, born on the 28th. So again, time after time.
So what are you saying it means? It means that these people born on the 28th, you're arguing that these people have a different sense of energy about them, which then leads them to wealth? Or is it that they're chosen?
I'm arguing that people born on the 28th can manifest wealth, and people born on certain different dates can manifest different things. Example, let's go through a different number. Joe Rogan, #1 podcaster in the world. He's born on the 11th. Would you agree that, I don't know how he pulled it off, but Aiden Ross got a lot of power. He's pulling a lot of people on. He's born on the 11th. So we got Joe Rogan born on the 11th. We have Aiden Ross born on the 11th. And by the way, I have no idea how this guy pulled it off, but I do know he's born on the 11th. So that's enough for me. Just knowing he's born on that date is enough for me, because those type of people have charisma, whether people want to admit it or not.
For sure. But then I would argue, can't we find 2 people born on the 16th who have done such amazing things as well? I don't know.
Not in that field. If you want to talk about the 16th.
What is that field? Do you mean entertainment?
1 in 6 is 7. 7's the number of the teacher. So I can say Stephen Hawking, who is a 7 life path, was a good teacher. The people who are, that's one of the things that got me into numerology. That's 16. Because people born in the 7th, 16th, 25th have high IQ levels. And, I don't really think of much of women's intelligence. And then I started, giving readings to these women born in the 7th, 16th, 25th. I'm like, wait a second. They're smart. What the hell is going on? And then I actually figured out, it's the numerology, guys. So this stuff is real. I mean, even
so, women can be smart as long as they're born on certain days.
Women can even be leaders as long as they're born on certain days. No, stop.
That's not true.
No, stop. That is, I'm saying a small percentage. There are self-made women billionaires.
No.
Sheryl Sandberg, Facebook. She's the CFO of Facebook. She's born on the 28th. Jessica Alba.
Hold on.
No, not her. She did not marry a man. She did not get her money off divorce. I'm giving you minuscule examples, but I'm saying it is possible. There's always exceptions to the rule. Should a woman rule? Hell no. I think women's vote should be fucking stripped.
I agree.
Repeal the 19th Amendment. That motherfucker did more damage than 19. But the fact of the matter is, there are always exceptions. There's always exceptions. And because one is male energy, women born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, 28th, because that adds up to 1, have male energy. You understand? That's why they're able to do it, because they have that male energy within them. Jessica Alba, she's born on the 28th. She's a self-made woman billionaire. She didn't divorce anyone to get the money, like 99% of these tramps do. Okay, so again, there's examples. I'm with you. I will never almost vote for a woman, but there are examples.
But what I'm saying is, couldn't you argue that all these examples you're giving, we can find someone else, right? Like, I'm sure if I did my research at home, came with some examples, I'm sure I could find another type of Jessica Alba who was born on another day. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people at home
you actually couldn't. That's
so what day was she born on?
She's born on the 28th.
28th. Could we not find another self-made multi-millionaire or billionaire who's born on the
You might be able to find one or two,
right.
But if
you're saying in general it's the 28th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this is absolute. I'm talking about statistics.
Right.
And everything else is based off mathematics.
Yeah, everything in life is probability.
100%. Right, let's move this another gear. I'll show you an example. Bradley Martin. He's born on the 22nd. Who put him on?
I actually don't know.
Fuzi.
Really?
Fuzi put him on. Yeah, and he's born on the 22nd.
Right.
You see how this works? For instance, I'm born in the year of the snake. The two people I've put on in my group the most are both snakes. Now, I did this intentionally.
Right.
Other people don't do this intentionally because they don't know anything about it. A little difference. But, when it comes down to it, men lie, women lie, numbers never fucking lie, bro. Math is real. It's the only universal language. You could talk all you want about any religious book, any holy book, Quran, Bible. Numbers all over those fuckers. And that's when people say numerology is haram. Well, if that's true, your whole fucking Quran's haram because there's numbers all over it. And every single book as well. From the Torah to the Bible. Numbers are universal. And
who created the numbers?
Well, I mean, that's up to speculation.
Who do you think created the numbers?
I would probably very enlightened souls. I'm not psychic. I don't know. I just know the shit works.
Like, how is there so much power in numbers? Because that's surely what everyone's thinking, right? Okay. I'm sat there thinking, like, why is the 28 so special? Like, is it the way it's written? And it's like
the way
because you were saying the 5 has two open sides, right?
Yeah, I didn't want that revealed publicly, brother.
So you were saying my friend, because he's born on the 5th, 2 open sides, he's open-minded. Correct. But any person at home is going to be sat there thinking, bro, I'm born on the 18th and I'm open-minded. Like, a lot of people will think this. I'd say most people would consider themselves open-minded.
People who are born on the 23rd are pretty good with the ladies, correct?
You're just saying that.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
You're just saying that because I'm born on the 23rd.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Just say yes or no.
This is an unfair question.
Yes or no? You can answer the question.
Yes.
Okay. Your friend over there, born on the 5th, does he do pretty well?
Ask him.
You ask him. You know him better. How do you do?
Okay.
You do okay.
But if you said that to a person born on the 20th, they're not going to say no.
No, they wouldn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
If you asked any dude, okay, when are you born?
I'm born on the 7th.
Do you do well with the ladies?
I'm married for 20 years.
Do you do well with the ladies? Yes or no?
I did when I wanted to.
Yes or no?
When I wanted to.
Yes or no?
I don't look for her. I don't look for her anymore.
Okay.
I'm a married man. I'm a married man.
You're a multi-millionaire. Do they come to you? Yes or no?
Of course.
Okay. So do you do well with the ladies?
I don't want any more. I got a wife.
But yes or no?
I can if I wanted to.
Okay, but so you're on a 7. So how do you do well with the ladies if you're
because
a 7?
Because I got money.
So you're saying naturally only 23s and 5s do what? What is it? Because it adds to 5?
No, because people born on the 5th, 14th, and 23rd happen to be attractive. Go on your everyone listening right now, go on your Facebook pages and look up everyone born on the 5th, 14th, 23rd, and you're going to see a whole bunch of attractive people. As a matter of fact, 30% of the top 100 models of all time were born on the 5th, 14th, 23rd. I did the math.
What percentage?
Again, 30% of the top 100. So again, this is way beyond.
Yeah, that's way beyond statistics.
So again,
it should be 10%, right?
No, it should be even less. But the whole point is this. Once you start looking statistically at what I say, it will be proven. It's very difficult for someone to say, oh, yo, what the hell is this guy talking about? It's a bunch of gibberish. But if you actually do the work, you'll see it.